Leaders in the East African region are pushing hard to bring peace in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, but their efforts could be frustrated because of the fire being fueled by the head of Uganda People's Defense Forces, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba. Over the past week, the UPDF boss, a son of President Yoweri Museveni, has been behaving like an enraged bull, warning of his imminent attack of the DRC region of Bunia, where he claims his people, the Buhima Tutsi clanmen, are being persecuted. Last Sunday morning, Muhoozi also unleashed some shocking tweets against senior journalists, warning all media houses of an impending audit in Uganda and military training for the auditors. My office will soon begin an audit on all media houses. These are instructions of the Commander-in-Chief. All of you will report to my office from now. We are organizing a cadre course, initially military training for all MDs of media houses. It will be a good one, he posted on X. Despite holding a very extreme position on the DRC conflict, he was among the East African Community military chiefs who convened in Nairobi this week to discuss how to restore security in Eastern DRC. The meeting resulted from the resolutions made at the EAC and South African Development Community Summit in Dar es Salaam 2 weeks ago, where all military chiefs from the region were directed to meet and address the situation in Goma City and other parts where fighting is going on. The military heads signed a final report with key recommendations that will now be forwarded to the Council of Ministers for action. The communique called for immediate cessation of hostilities, provision of humanitarian assistance, providing security in Goma, and reopening of airport, among other interventions. But after the meeting, Muhoozi, who openly supports the M23 militia group that has taken over the Goma region, unleashed another warning on his favorite social media platform, calling for stop to the alleged killing of the Bahima and Batutsi communities by DRC government supporters and the army. I know all Congolese love and respect me. I beg you, my brothers, stop killing my people, Bahima and Batutsi. God will bless you if you help us. He asked the DRC leaders to take action against the extremists, stating, in fact, arrest and punish all those among you who are extremists. He warned, we will act if the killings of our people do not immediately cease. We want proof that the killers of our people have been punished. Otherwise, we shall seize the town of Mahagi soon. In 2022, the Reuters news agency reported Muhoozi referencing to the M23 militia group as brothers of ours, fighting for the rights of Tutsi in Congo, a position he appears to still hold dearly today. Muhoozi hails from the Banyankole tribe, also known as Bahima, who are cousins to the Tutsi and Bunyamulenge. The Bantu-speaking tribes are spread across western Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, eastern DRC, and northwestern Tanzania. In another post that has been deleted, Muhoozi declared a public hanging of criminals in the eastern DRC town of Beni today, declaring, the governor of North Kivu has my permission to carry out the order. The controversial soldier recently threatened to attack the city of Bunia after ordering all militia groups fighting in the area to surrender their weapons within 24 hours, and a day later, Uganda deployed more soldiers in the area. In October 2022, he made headlines after he posted a series of outbursts threatening to invade Kenya and capture Nairobi in 2 weeks. The comments forced his father to step in. I ask our Kenyan brothers and sisters to forgive us for the tweets sent by General Muhoozi, Museveni said, adding that public officers should not interfere in the affairs of other countries. Muhoozi also apologized to President William Ruto after his tweets sparkled a diplomatic storm. Museveni, however, went ahead and promoted him to a 4-star general shortly after to encourage him for his positive contributions. He has also rattled Ethiopia, Sudan, and Egypt, but on all occasions, the Ministry of Information in Uganda has distanced the government from his comments, claiming that they are personal views made in jest. But Sudan reacted furiously while demanding an official apology, expressing condemnation of the irresponsible and disparaging remarks from the senior military officer. Muhoozi had posted on X a warning to seize the Sudanese capital, Khartoum, upon the inauguration of US President Donald Trump on January 20th. The Sudanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs termed the remarks reckless and irresponsible, describing them as a blatant violation of international law, diplomatic norm, and a complete disregard for the principles of decorum and discipline expected from senior political and military officials. Uganda's Minister for ICT and National Guidance, Chris Banyomunsi, again apologized over Muhoozi's post, saying that was not the official position of the government regarding the comments attributed to General Muhoozi, the CDF, and DRC and Sudan. Those are comments made on social media, casually, privately, and not the official position, Banyomunsi said. In December, he angered Kinshasa when he again threatened to invade the country to root out white mercenaries. For a week, Muhoozi made controversial posts. One of them read, "I am going to give only one warning to all white mercenaries operating in Eastern DRC. From 2nd January 2025, we will attack all white mercenaries in our area of operations." Urged by the statement, President Felix Tshisekedi's government summoned Uganda's ambassador in Kinshasa, demanding an explanation. 2 weeks ago, Uganda's MP summoned a minister after Muhoozi threatened to cut off the head of politician Bobi Wine, whose real name is Robert Kyagulanyi. Muhoozi is no ordinary soldier. His influence came to the fore when it was reported to have played a crucial role in normalizing relations between President Museveni and Rwanda's President Paul Kagame in 2019, after many years of frosty relations. He has also talked about his intentions of succeeding his father, drawing a lot of reactions from Ugandans and neighbors in the East African region. "I will be president of Uganda after my father. Those fighting the truth will be very disappointed. I will organize and make our country great as Almighty God always intended it to be," he posted in March 2023. He claimed that he would set up his own TV and radio channels devoted to the MK movement to promote his political ambitions. Muhoozi once posted that the National Resistance Movement, which is led by his father, is probably the most reactionary organization in the country and certainly does not represent the people of Uganda. Early last month, he declared that he was quitting X platform to focus on his military duties. The decision came after he was heavily condemned for saying he would behead Bobi Wine. "Time has come to live and concentrate on my military duties, but I will reconverge with my 1 million followers in the future. To all my dear followers, it has been a great whirlwind and rousing journey together on the streets of the last 10 years since 2014, he wrote. But barely a week later, General Muhoozi reactivated the account, exclaiming, "I am back," on his verified account, Muhoozi Kainerugaba. It was reported that he came back with a series of controversial posts, threatening to shake up the world. His popularity may be debatable, but he is certainly controversial, and he is heavily followed on his X handle by many Ugandans and Kenyans. My name is Mahmoud Kamau, reporting from Nairobi.